Holly Cotton here, and I am so excited. Here in H-Town, I ran into the one and only Kai Cartier. So, Kai is going to give us some insight on what he has going on, his projects, all that great stuff. So, welcome, Kai Cartier.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, It's a pleasure.
So, first of all, if you guys don't know, Kai Cartier is actually my son, Kai Jacob Haynes. But for the sake of today's video, I wanted to just highlight one because I'm super proud of everything that Kai is doing. I love that he took that artistic persona that he's always had, and now he's actually embedded that into having a successful career as an artist in his own. So, first of all, Kai, what I wanted to ask you is about being an artist, because I know that a lot of times
Mm.
people say rapper, singer, whatever. And I know one of the words that you guys get real sensitive about is that you like to be known as an artist. So, what's the difference of just me saying that someone is a rapper compared to you being an actual artist?
Well, when it comes down to it, being a rapper, it comes down to you just using your voice. But being an artist, your voice, you treat it as an instrument. And that's why you're not necessarily an artist, but a musician.
Okay, got it, got it. Okay, so first of all, make sure y'all use the right verbiage when you're talking about people. And so, another thing that I wanted to ask you about is I know that as your parent, you always had an artistic side. From being a baby, you were always the one that wanted the colors and the crayons and the markers and the clay and putting the Legos together. So you've definitely always had that artistic personality. So, at what point did you decide to transfer that? Because you also do graphic design, you still do all of that stuff, but at some point you decided to transition from just general artsy to actually becoming an artist. So at what point did you decide to make that transition?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. It just happened. If I were to give it a point in the time loop, I would probably say probably after Hurricane Ike. After Hurricane Ike, that's when I took music more seriously for sure.
Okay.
And like being artsy, it was something that it just fell in line with everything I am as a person.
Okay. And so let me just sideboard to my assistant. Can you pull up Kai's first song that he
God.
had, the very first song that he had? Because I remember us being in Italy and Kai coming up with his very first song, and we were having a family trip, and his first song is called Lean Fantasy. And we were like, okay, this is actually kind of catchy, and we're kind of like enjoying
Little
this
song.
song, and maybe he does have something to play. So my assistant is going to give us a little sample of just at least a little part of it.
First song, y'all. First song.
Yeah, very first song.
What was she saying? Sister Kate is so green. What's my stars to gleam? So she goes to thing.
Okay. Thank you, assistant. So, Kai Cartier, whenever you were actually putting this first song together, give us a little bit of the feelings that you were having when you actually started writing these lyrics down and then you heard it for the first time.
Well, to be honest, I didn't even write this song. It was something. It was a song where I had to go back and forth between a thought, and sometimes in music your thought can get lost. It's a train of thought, so you have to chase it. And with Lean Fantasy, man, there was no right to it. Like, and it benefited it because of that. It had more emotion.
So you didn't write it, it sort of wrote itself.
Realistically, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. Now, last question that I have, because I know everyone that follows me, they're curious about my home life, because it's so easy to get on social media and act like your life is so perfect. It's so
Hmm.
easy to make up a persona, act like you're a parent, pretend that you're involved in your kid's life or whatever. So what I think is a true determinant of someone being successful is how their kids feel about them. So your mom has gone from, just being Nurse Holly that was out here, Professor Cotton that's teaching, and we went from our
Well,
definition of shooting in the gym was we were in the garage making t-shirts with a heat press and it's 180
right.
degrees in the garage. So seeing your mom doing, having a third book out now and having this success, being on red carpets, doing all of this, what is your opinion, and how has watching your mom do certain things influenced your thought process in your life?
It's influenced me because it's an inspiration to not only be affiliated, but to be family with someone who pushes themselves to the brink multiple times. I thought that you had reached your limit and you surpass it every time. It's always shown me that I can do multiple things if I put my mind to it. Growing up with that, it was very difficult. But in today's time, it's all worked out and laid itself out. I'm very proud.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So you heard it from him first. I don't just be bull crapping on Instagram. I'm actually a real mom. But you drop all your social media handles, Kai Cartier, and how people can follow, like, and support you.
Literally, you can type in exactly how she said it, Kaicartier, Kai Cartier, every platform. Google me. We got an album dropping September 15th. That's a few days from now.
All right. You heard it. Thank you.
I was about to leave before I just give you a great dad.
Oh,
Dad.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's my baby, y'all. It's my baby.